Welcome to Excel Tables Part 2. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to resize an Excel table, controlling table auto-expand options, converting a table into a range, and turn on and off structured references. Let's begin here with resizing an Excel table. We have a table like this that you might want to add some more columns or rows, either to the left or to the right. The problem with an Excel table is that when you add columns to the left, it does not automatically include itself into the table, but when you add it to the right, it automatically includes itself into the table. So the moment you start adding columns moving leftward or above, you need to resize that table. For instance, I want to add in the serial number column here so that I can number these cells as 1, 2. So when I fill down, this column is not part of the table. To make it part of this table, you click into the table, then go to the design menu, and under the properties option, under the properties group here, click on resize table. Now you need to either type in the new reference for the table, or you simply select, click there and select and click OK. Now that column becomes part of this table. But when you type to the right, for instance, I want to add in a new column called customers, you see it automatically incorporates itself into the table. When you type under, put in serial number 15, it automatically incorporates itself into this table. One common error that people make is when they type that a new column here, and this smart tag shows up, actually they did not want to add a new column to the table. They were just typing data by the side of the table, and they take stop automatically expanding table. The problem this one causes is that when you type data to the right of the table, so I try adding that same thing, it doesn't expand. That table does not expand. And the worst of all is for the rows. When you try typing here and enter, it does not expand. Now you must come here to the end of the table and press the tab key, then before you can continue typing, which is actually stressful. And that auto expanding feature of a table is very, very important. So for you to get back that option, you need to go into the options menu, go to File, Options, then go to Proofing, and here under auto correct options, click on that, and under auto format as you type, make sure you place a check mark as apply as you type. Include new rows and columns in the table, check on that and click OK. Click. So you now have that functionality back as you type here. If I put back customer and enter, that column automatically gets included in the table. If you don't want this one to be included in the table, simply click on this matter and say undo auto expansion. It won't turn off that function because you might have to go back to turn it on. Okay, that's it about resizing tables. And then you have a table, an Excel table, and it's kind of frustrating you when it comes to dealing with the structured references, and you are not very satisfied with you don't need that much. You don't need much from Excel tables. You can convert it back into a range. So if you want to convert a table into a range, you simply click into the table. Then from the design menu, you have here under table tools, click convert into a table. Once you get that one, do you want to convert the table to a normal range? Click yes. Now that table gets converted into a normal range, but the formatting of the table still remains there. But the structured references and all those other functionalities that come with Excel tables, they are gone. You have to only convert it back to a table to get that one back. Number 3 here, turn off or turn on structured references. So I want to calculate the total of this column sales here. I used my function sum. When I click, I have TBL 1416 sales. That name is not even descriptive at all, but we'll go with that. That's a structured reference there. When I click enter, I have the sum of all of this. But if you find it difficult to use table names like this, what do? You can turn them off, especially when you are doing something like data validation, you're doing conditional formatting where structured references are not allowed and you have to use some other functions to tweak the formula to accept the structured references. You can turn off the structured references and use normal cell references in Excel tables. So how do you do that? You go into your file menu, options, and you go to formulas, and under working with formulas, you see use table names in formulas. This is checked, that's why I have those structural references. But when you uncheck it, click OK. Now if I do the same thing here, say sum, and I select, now I get I-155 to I-169. When I enter, I get exactly the same thing here. Now you don't have to bother yourself with structural references anymore. But it depends on you. Structural references are wonderful. They make your formula readable, so you can turn them off and turn them on depending on what you want to do. So that's it about resizing an Excel table, controlling table auto expand options, converting a table into a range, and turning on and off structural references. See you in the next video, where we are going to be doing sorting and filtering an Excel table.